This video here is about a guy that comes in. He had a lot of money. Me and some others, like my workout partners and some, we liked the kid. He's a young guy. Even though he was kind of arrogant at times, and he was arrogant about his money. He bragged about his money, and we told him he shouldn't be doing that, because there's already people watching him come back with a canteen, big bag, The wolves were watching him. Anyway, I don't know what happened, but he went in some type of debt, probably getting drugs or something. I don't know. But anyway, he was able to pay it off. He paid it off, but it made him kind of short on his canteen. He had to have a lot of canteen, all honey buns and all that, He was actually gaining weight in there. Like, he came in kind of skinny, but he started, we was telling him, man, you need to work out, man. You eating all them zoozos and wham whams, you need to work out. And, no, I don't feel like doing all that, And he would once in a while. He'd come up there and a little bit and then walk off, But he only came up there because we was there and he was talking to us. He goes to the storeman and he gets a lot of stuff from the storeman. This is why I tell people, if you can, do not get anything from the storeman, especially when you first get to prison. He said, I'll have you next week. The guy knew he had money all the time. He said, all right. I don't know what happened. Something, I guess his family had to go to the hospital. Something happened. Anyway, money didn't hit. He said, I'll have it next week. Dude, the canteen man usually don't do this. Storeman usually don't do this. And he goes, okay. Well, other people were starting to look at this canteen man. I don't know why I keep saying canteen man, storeman. They keep looking at him like, hey man, you don't give me that long payback. So there's people in the wing getting aggravated at the storeman because he giving this guy a chance, nobody else, And they said, yeah, but hey, man, there is no way you can explain that. Other people saying, my money's good too. Why are you giving this guy 2 weeks? It almost ended up in a fight there, The storeman and his little buddy that helps him collect stuff, they almost got into it with these guys. And they will later, I'll tell you about that. The second week, he comes and he goes, I got some of it, I ain't got all of it. The storeman was like, man, what is going on with you, man? He takes what the guy has. He goes, you always have money, man. What's going on? You trying to beat me? Are you playing games with me? He goes, no, man, I'm just having problems at home, my family and stuff. All right. Make a call. Whatever you got to do, man. I want the rest of my money, man, because you not paying me is making me look bad. I'm already having problems because people are thinking that I've let you go so long, and they're not liking it. You got to understand that. Usually when you say you'll have it next week and you don't, there's consequences. You pay when you say you're going to pay. But this guy was giving this guy chance after chance after chance. One dude went up to the dude and said, man, what you're doing is wrong, man. He goes, you need to have him paid now, man. He goes, man, he did pay some of it, he just owes a little bit more. And boom, the dude hits him. The fight started. You guys might think, why is he fighting this guy over something that doesn't concern him? Because it kind of actually does concern him and everybody else that goes to the storeman. Because, like if I went to the storeman and said, hey man, I'll have you next week rolls around and I don't have the money to pay him, he is supposed to handle his business one way or another. You're going to pay me. Or I'm going to take it out on an ass whooping. So that's why, these other guys felt kind of disrespected. That's what the whole deal was. So they get to fighting and they go to the hole. Somebody else, tries to start a store, try to take his place, I guess. But he's back out. He's in a different housing unit. And this one dude that had all the money, by then had gotten his stuff straight, He was able to get money back in again. And so the dude sees him on the yard. He goes, hey man, you still owe me. I'm thinking, man, Is the guy going to try to get over on him? Is he going to say he ain't got it now? What if the guy says he ain't got it now? But that ain't what happened. The guy goes in, gets the stuff he owes him, has me and another guy help carry it out, because there'd be a lot of stuff to carry outside on the yard. You know, so we got packed in our waste and stuff. We take it out there to him. He said, man, are we good? And he goes, yeah, man. But he said, you see what happened? That fight was because of me giving you chance after chance. And he goes, man, I really appreciate it, man. And he goes, man, I ought to charge you even more, you know? And the dude said, man, I'll get you some more if you want it. He goes, it was just, I was having, you know, my family was going through a lot at the time and everything. And I didn't know that was going to happen. And so it just took me a little bit. And he goes, everything's good now, you know. I don't even need you now. And the dude says, well, good, you know. And they never did talk anymore after that. But my point is this. When you guys go to prison, do not, I hope nobody goes to prison. God, I hope nobody goes. But I know it's going to happen. If you go to prison, end up in prison, especially if you're new, it should be any time, but especially when you first get there, do not get in debt. Don't go to the dope man. Don't gamble. Don't go to the store, man. You know, unless you until after you get established, then you might be able to go to the store. But make sure you can pay it back when you say you're going to pay it back. You know, because you never know. Like that situation with that guy there, gambling. A lot of times they pick on the whole table will be picking on the new guy. They're working together against the new guy. So don't gamble, dope man. And a lot of people will try to get the new guy in debt. Either get his money, get something else from him. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's all I got for you, and I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are